boy Lucky Lefty 808, and we're back to the chopping block. Probably gonna be your next favorite podcast, your next favorite show for you to like and subscribe right here on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button wherever the fuck side it's on the left or the right. Hit that. Drop some comments. On my IG, you can catch me there, Lucky Lefty 808, and on Facebook. Make sure to stop through on the Chopping Block page on Facebook, where I'm going to drop some, short videos, some pictures, topics about show ideas and what we might want to cover and talk about as far as a next episode on those drops. Now, whenever y'all do drop your comments and your ideas, it's very valuable. You know what I'm saying, for your input to go ahead and drop your input, your questions, your comments, whatever you got, because that's the shit that I'm gonna be using to, like come up with lists for show ideas and things like that. And just in case you're wondering what I got going on right here, all right, I'm a big fan of tequilas as of lately, ever since I was living in California. They got the best selection of tequilas in the fucking world out there, besides going to Mexico. But moving back to the East Coast, I got put on to this little shit here called Sincoro. My first bottle was a birthday gift, and just in case you didn't know, this is like Michael Jordan got a partnership or co-ownership or something going on with this particular brand, and it's becoming one of my favorites. So if you see bottles of this around on the show, it's real. I'm a fan, and it is what it is. But getting into, what is this, episode 3? Let's get right into it. Let's chop it up real quick. Like always, first thing first, being as though the Chopping Block is a show designed about and here to celebrate music, particularly hip hop, but I cover any and all music that strikes me, or if you got some suggestions, send them in, we'll cover that too. Matter of fact, also new artists, undiscovered artists. This is going to be your baby. This is going to be your platform. So try to get into the habit, starting now, to start sending in tracks, videos. If you got a label situation going on, keep that. I don't want none of that shit, because of the simple fact that I don't want to deal with the copyright issues that may come along with that. So and also, if you do decide to email something in, you're gonna have to put a little note on there, if it is copywritten, that I do have permission to use it. I need that in writing to even be able to use it for part of the show, because as you know, YouTube will take that shit down. You will get flagged, you will get chopped up, you won't get monetized, and me shouting you out won't ever make it to the website. So keep that in mind. Also, I'm gonna post some links for my email address, or you can just jump right into the IG page or Facebook page. Like I said, the Chopping Block. You can message me through there also. But anyway, let's get straight to the music for the month of June. All right. You gotta pardon me on this. There's a lot of artists on here on this list for June that I never heard of. I'm not gonna spend too much time, giving those guys too much of a platform or a showcase, but if I read over it, it is what it is. It's a new drop, and we're gonna keep it moving. All right. So first thing first, we got a June 2nd list of drops from we got Ty Fontaine with Ascension and Cash Dami with Epiphany. I'm not familiar with either one of these artists. It is what it is. Sorry about that. Yeah. Raheem DeVaughn and Apollo Brown on June 3rd is dropping Lovesick. And Louis Ray was still unsigned. I am familiar with Raheem DeVaughn and Apollo Brown. Actually, I would definitely recommend that on the R&B side. If that's your vibe, if you're looking for some new R&B, go ahead and grab that, pick that up. June 4th, we got The Curse of the Inevitable from Lloyd Banks. That just dropped. And yeah, I went through everything track for track, and of course Lloyd Banks delivers flawlessly. We're gonna touch up some more on this a little bit more, but at the end of the day, Lloyd Banks is Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks he's been a wordsmith, and he's been dropping these bars consecutively since his introduction with 50 Cent on Get Rich or Die Trying, and the other G Unit, countless numbers of mixtapes that's dropped out, including Lloyd Banks' own features and his own albums and the whole nine. His catalog speaks for itself, his talent speaks for itself, but as you know, in the G Unit camp, there has been some dissension, a rift between the members. 50 being 50, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely the mastermind behind all that, and we're gonna get into that a little bit more later. Smoke DZA dropped another gem for us called The Hustler's Catalog. I did sit and go through this one. Smoke DZA also delivers as usual. Peter Rosenberg dropped a project called Real Late. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go back and double check this one. I don't know if he's trying to get on his DJ Khaled shit as a producer slash on some Diddy Khaled type vibe. I don't know for sure. Actually, let me pull it up while I'm talking about it, because I'm just tripping about that Peter Rosenberg. If y'all ain't familiar, Peter Rosenberg is the host on Hot 97's morning show, and he's hosting that with Ebro. And as far as having an album out, is kind of tripping me out. Okay, like I said, the title of that album is called Real Late. I'm actually, as you could tell, I'm Googling. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely he's definitely on some damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at the track list right now, and I'm a little bit surprised by what he got going on here. So he is definitely on a DJ Khaled shit with this one. And just to let you know here, okay, this is a 13 track project that he's dropping, and on here this is a crazy little roster he got right here. He got Styles P, Smoke DZA, Rock Marciano, Flea Lord, Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface, Jim Jones, second generation Wu. If you're not familiar, those are the children of the original Wu-Tang members. West Side Guns on here. He got some shit going on. I'm gonna have to sit with this, because when I actually seen the announcement, I didn't read the details. I should have done that. I should have been way more up on my journalism shit and read up on the details as of what type of drop this is going to be. But yeah, I'm impressed with the lineup just with that alone. So we're gonna definitely get into that. I'm gonna do a review of this, and I'm gonna sit down track for track, go over this, and I'm gonna post that as that'll probably just be an episode by itself. I wanna definitely sit with this and do y'all a favor with that. Moving on, we got Tech Nine and Hush with the Blight EP. As you know, Tech Nine is a beast lyrically. He's one of the few rappers, one of the only few rappers that's been actually still active and current that's compared to Eminem, and that's saying a lot. But Tech Nine is a beast. He's over there running his own machine with Strange Music. And yeah, their roster is ridiculous. I'm not going to get too much into that right now. But also on the June 4th release date is Lil Durk and Lil Baby with Voice of the Heroes. This is definitely much anticipated. I think everybody this summer was waiting on this one, including Lil Durk and Lil Baby. I want to say Lil Durk more so because of Lil Baby's fame is, he's out of here, and Durk also. But just to be on some tracks with Lil Baby right now is that's doing your career a favor, and Durk definitely fucking knows this. But both of those guys are hot as fucking. They hot as lava right now. But I would have to give it to Lil Baby for being definitely the bigger weight on a project like this, and the bigger money maker. So, but with the two of them teaming up, this is crazy. It's a no-brainer. It's a fucking home run, right out the park. It took me a while to get used to Lil Baby's rhyme style and his voice and pronunciation and all that. But over the time that it took for me to get it, dude is a beast. He's talented as hell. He's actually saying something in hip hop, and I needed that. I definitely needed that right now because there's a lot of mumbles and a lot of there's a lot of ad-lib rappers that I can't really fuck with because number one, I don't really understand what they saying, and number two, they might not be really saying shit anyway. So it's all about your delivery and the content from me, plus the production. I like a good mix of all three. I don't know what type of music listener you are, but you're definitely entitled to your own opinion. These are mine. This is my view and how I feel about music. So I'm going to speak on it the way I feel. But anyway, moving on. We got some June 11th releases, and first thing I see on there that strikes my attention is Hall of Fame with Polo G. And if you follow Polo G, or if you're halfway alive and on social media a little bit, you'll be able to see the little photo shoot that he did in tribute to Michael Jordan, where he copies some of his iconic, championship photos. I thought that was pretty dope. But yeah, Hall of Fame dropping June 11th, so make sure you grab that as soon as it is available. Of course, I will be sitting down with that one also. I'll probably do like a 2 or 3-in-1 review for that one. And another one that's coming out June 11th, or got the slated date for that, is Migos Culture 3. I'm probably going to sit down with both of those, Polo G and Migos project. Yeah, I'll probably sit down with both of those on the same video for you guys to go over the tracks and give you my opinion and give you some notes as far as about production, guest features, and what tracks I think is hot or that you're going to be hearing a lot this summer. Let's see what else. Kodak Black is coming back again with a Happy Birthday Kodak. He just dropped a project in May, so we'll see what this one's going out to say. A couple other mentions. We got Sky Zoo, All the Brilliant Things, Dro Kenji with Fuck Your Feelings, Lil Got It, Top Chef Got It, excuse me, Spot 'em Got 'em, Final Destination, Raw Swish, Mayor of the Streets. And June 17th, we got, of course, the Fast and Furious 9 soundtrack with various artists. I'm not even looking for that, not really checking for it. Yeah, but that's coming out, and that's that. Gucci Mane dropping Ice Daddy on June 18th. That's going to be coming up soon. And I wonder how long has it been. Let me see something. I want to see how long it's been since Gucci's last release, because I don't even know right now. Damn. 2017. No, I think maybe 2018 with Evil Genius. That's what they're saying here. I'm pretty sure that might not be right, but yeah, those are mixtapes, yada yada yada. Let me see. Sheesh, this dude got a lot of projects. I'm just looking at a list of all Gucci Mane mixtapes and albums. This is ridiculous. I'm on 3. Yeah, this is 3-4 pages of projects. Okay, so yeah, I think the last studio project was Evil Genius, and I think that goes back to 2018. So we got Ice, I don't want to mispronounce that. What was it? Ice Daddy? Yeah, we got Ice Daddy coming out June 18th. No telling who is going to be on this. I'm pretty sure we're going to see probably everybody from Atlanta. Probably everybody from his roster. And I ain't gonna put my money on I ain't gonna put no money on no fucking no Jeezy collabs. I just don't think that's gonna happen yet. I know they ain't that friendly. It was cool that we got the verses out the way and nobody got shot, but yeah, I don't know. That would be crazy if they team up for some tracks. I think we ready for that. I mean, hip hop, I think we're definitely ready for that. And I think we could probably get to it. I think the sooner the better. That'd be nice. But let's go back to this Lloyd Banks drop, okay? It's been 10 years since we heard from Lloyd when he dropped Hunger for More 2 project. That was 10 years ago, all right? Now, whenever Lloyd drops, like, he's speaking to the streets. He's definitely speaking to the underdogs and, all the people who don't really give a fuck about all the hype and, saying the superstar, artists, the Drakes and, the Migos and, all your number one hits. We ain't really shopping for them when you're a Lloyd Banks listener. But, this 10-year hiatus, where I'm trying to figure out, was this due to contract issues, label problems? Like, I don't understand, what took so long for the drop on that. But, 50 Cent had some words to speak about that as far as, his work ethic, calling Lloyd Banks lazy. And those things were mentioned in his book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, where he definitely addressed Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo's work ethic, where he felt like he was carrying these guys and, getting them through the industry mostly, and wanted to see more work ethic out of them. Lloyd definitely spoke up on this track, I think. He got a song called Stranger Things on this project. And like I said, the title of this project is called The Curse of the Inevitable. But on this project, he got a song called Stranger Things where, if you listen to the lyrics, it sounds like he's definitely giving his rebuttal or his response to 50 Cent calling him lazy. So make sure you check that out. This is definitely an interesting project. But Lloyd's been working, if you didn't know, he's been doing a lot of work with Griselda, Conway, Benny. He's working a lot with a lot of the new artists, and they're showing them a lot of shine just due to his wordplay and his bars. So he's getting his flowers right now from other artists, just not from 50 and not from G Unit. That's kind of shitty, but it's 50 Cent. 50 moves a little differently. He's a predator. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really expect 50 to, congratulate you and shake your hands for shit that, I guess that he already expects you to be doing. So it is what it is. Along with the piggyback of Gucci Mane's release, June 18th, unfortunately, we got another, related story. And I just covered this guy last episode, Pooh Shiesty, with his Shiesty Season Deluxe drop. But unfortunately, this episode, we got Pooh Shiesty locked up with no bond. Recently, Pooh Shiesty was identified and had a warrant out for him for being connected to a shooting in Miami. And his Lamborghini or Ferrari, whatever he was driving, it's clearly in footage, video footage and pictures of when this event took place, the shooting in question. There are other suspects already arrested. And like I said, he's being held without any bond. So this is some serious shit. And I'm gonna try to stay posted with this and keep y'all updated with what's going on with the fella. But from all accounts, it's not looking too good for him. You know what I'm saying? Just being tied up and having his name in this shit. And keep in mind, the kid was just released. He was just released from police custody like back in 2020 regarding some other violent escapade that he was involved in. So I guess the authorities down there in Miami or Florida or whatever city it was, I'm thinking it was Miami, but I guess they took the approach to not take no chances and not grant him bail so that they don't have another incident like this again. It's unfortunate as hell, and I find it kind of stupid, to be honest with you. Like, for number one, like why you gonna wait until you get a bag? Why you gonna wait till you get a bag, get fame, get all this money, and then fuck up? I don't understand the backwards thugging shit when it comes to this hip hop and these kids making all this money and getting all this shine and basically fucking up their life. You know what I'm saying? Like behind street clout or whatever bullshit that they can't let go of when they stepped into this industry. That part's really confusing me, and I've been wondering that for years. I think I spoke on it on another video on my channel. If you check out my YouTube channel at Mindset Filmworks. But I'm thinking I did drop another video asking that same type of question. But this is a question for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So and you could post answers and shit like that too. But if you did make it, okay, if you made it into this entertainment world, particularly hip-hop, would you be one of those artists that pack up and leave town? Would that be in your best interest? Or cut off the homies from the street? How would you handle that so you wouldn't be part of one of these type of statistics? I just want to know your personal feedback. Feel free to drop some comments. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, however you want to comment back. I'm going to post a video. You could even do a video of yourself answering this question and post a response in that. And we can use those video responses on the next episode. So make sure you do that too. Now, something not music related that caught my attention last week was Monique. And how she has shook up the fucking internet with this, she gave like a little speech basically about women wearing bonnets out in public and, pajamas and all kind of, attire that would probably be deemed inappropriate for public. So, that's been a big issue. She's been trending heavy lately. But, matter of fact, I'm gonna show what she said and how she thinks, and I just want to know how you guys feel about this, because I agree with her, and that's just me and my personal standards. But it does look it looks trifling, it looks raggedy, and it is a poor representation of our black women. If you walk around in public looking like you literally just rolled out the fucking bed, it's like how much respect are you garnering upon yourself for walking around like that in public?
It took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say, because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment, and I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Y'all, some of y'all have given me the title of auntie. And I'm honored that y'all do that, right? But there are times where auntie got to talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10, right? And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get them in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself.
I ain't personally with it. I personally don't support it. I don't see the need or I don't see it being a necessity. I don't see why you got to step out like that. Like you got to go out in a big onesie and a head wrap. I mean, I don't know. You just look kind of dirty to me. It ain't my thing. But I know, you might wake up, don't give a fuck that day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't have enough eggs to make for breakfast. You got to make a quick run. Don't feel like getting all dressed. That's cool. But you can still get presentable enough to where you don't got to have pajamas and a bonnet on. But I ain't going to debate on it too much. I'm going to let y'all, sit on that and talk amongst yourselves. And share your thoughts on that. Get back to me. And like I said, we're gonna cover these albums in more detail. We're gonna sit down with them, the ones that I mentioned previously, and we're gonna get back to you on those. And in the meantime, I want y'all to fucking stay up, stay tuned in, stay subscribed, drop the comment.